Hey, design starters. Today's topic would be something most of you would have experienced every now and then, all right? Which is, being a slave to your clients. So how do you stop being this crazy worker to your clients as if your clients are everything to you, right? I mean, they are, and I've been friends. I've been great relationships with my clients, but there is always a way where you shouldn't just live for them, and they don't live for you, and they know that too. So imagine this, all right? You're cleaning up the mess that your kids have made. If you have kids, it's 9 p.m. Suddenly, your client gives you a surprise call, right? So this can happen to you even if you don't have kids. You are having your dinner, you are just having a great time with your family, with friends. It's not work time, and it's 9 p.m., it's 7 p.m., it's dinner time. It can be anything where you're doing your own stuff, right? So with this call, you look at your phone and you see the number, you're like, it's here is him again, it's this client again, uh, or it's her again. So at that point in time, you don't really know how to reject that. You can just put it down because, you're in your mind, what you're thinking is, what are you gonna do if you are gonna just hang up? What are you gonna do if you're not gonna pick up, right? So you pick it up and agree to help your client with something. At that point in time, they were like, "Oh, this is urgent. I just really, really need your help now." And you said yes. So next thing, if you're a parent, you see your kids and they start to climb up onto you and expecting good night hugs, then you get overreactive, misaligned, because in your heart you just want to carry on with what you were doing before you were interrupted. And some of you want to have be with your kids at the time, maybe putting them to sleep, sleeping with them, or reading with them. You already had plans. So right now, inside you and what you are about to react to are misaligned. So you get overreactive with your client's call, and now you are not feeling very good about it. So for those who are parents, the next thing you do is you tell your kids that you have something important to do, which is not as important as the kids. But, you know, there it is. You have to do that. You are being told that it's urgent and you reacted to it. So there goes your time. You get down to your desktop and started to work for your clients, right? At the wrong time, at the time when you're not supposed to be doing that. So, is this how you think working with clients is like? Is this an everyday phenomenon? Do you feel like a slave every time you're at work, but you really want to do the work as well, and you really want to earn the income from this client? You don't want to lose the client, and you just get all misaligned with your emotions and your actions. That shouldn't be the way to succeed in your business and in your life. Misalignment will not help. And with that misalignment, it's like canceling each other out. So success is harder to come by. And I will talk about this in another episode. But right now, I just want to let you know there are steps where you can take to prevent your clients to prevent yourself to be like a slave to your clients. So for me, I used to think I was in this case as well. And I used to think that work is all about bending everywhere for your clients, until I burned out. I mean, literally for 10 years of freelancing, and I was on the brink of giving up. In fact, I did give up for a while. I gave up design for a while because I thought maybe it's a design industry that there's something wrong with it, where I couldn't give what I think is worth my time and that people will appreciate me for it. I thought that was the case. So I did. But I came back to that because the other side hustles that I have tried did not work out at all, right? Because those were not my passion. So that was when I realized my clients were not in the wrong at all. It was not their fault in the first place. It's up to them to call and ask for help. They need support. So that is what they want to do, right? But in fact, I was supposed to be responsible, right, for giving my time in the first place. So if you are if you are stuck in this situation, like what I have been for many years, and you don't really know how to block your time, and you don't really know how to say no, and yet you want to keep your clients and your sanity, I have some ways, and these are the ways. Number one, all right, give steps to your prospects and clients, and not to ask them to let you know what they want. You don't ask them what is it that you want, and then they'll tell you what they want, right? No, don't do that. But give steps to them on, okay, guys, this is how it works. Number one, number two, number three, and then you get your deliverable. So tell them step by step what they're gonna get, rather than ask them what they want. Because if you ask them what they want, they can give you the world. They can not give you the world, they can ask you for the world. And they expect you to give them the world because you asked them for it. So it's your responsibility to tell them what you can give, right? You can do lots of design, but these are the only things that you provide. So you need to spell them out. So there are some restrictions, and you gotta say no. So what is possible is what you can give. You can't possibly give them the world, right? So you are gonna let them know what you are ready to give them. Make this clear, and give them the right expectations. Number two, set the systems and set the stage. For example, where should your clients email you? When should your clients email you? So in my case, for my company, what I have done is I set up this help desk where I have opening hours and closing hours. So all my customers will know and expect to be able to receive a response if it's between 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. So these are my opening hours, and I have already told them that after 6 p.m. they are free to email, it's fine, but don't expect a response. Only expect a response the next working day at from 9 a.m. onwards. So this is what I put in my email, as well as an automated email from the help desk. So you can also do that, and when they email after office hours, they will receive an automated email that says, hey, we are closed now. Just leave me your questions. I would like to support you as soon as I can. We are only open at 9 a.m. tomorrow, and you will expect us to respond by then, and then help you out with your questions and your requests. And I can guarantee you that it will work, because I have been using this for the past 5-6 years. And if they don't like that, they will let you know. Simple as that. And I have clients who let me know, and they will say, hey, I really need some stuff between 6 p.m. to say 12 a.m., midnight. I really need this to be done. There are times like that, and then you can possibly upsell them a service where they have to pay a bit more for this urgent timeline. You can do that, right? And which is the best. It's much better in that way, rather than, of course, saying a downright no, or uh, or not able to do it at all. You can also say that. It's just that, if you want to give a good service, you need to give them an option of paying more. So for my case, so far, when I let them know that there's an add-on fee for after office hours timeline, usually they would not want it. Usually they would say, okay, fine, we'll just do it tomorrow. They wouldn't want that add-on fee. They wouldn't want to pay more, because it's going to add to their budget. It's not that they are selfish or anything. It's not that they are not willing to pay. It's just that they haven't budgeted for it. And now that they're asking for urgent, they're just asking for a favor. But you can set the stage where you don't give charity in this way, right? Because they are also business. They earn money by selling whatever they do with you as well. Their artwork, their marketing, they are supposed to get a return on investment on that. And that is part of their responsibility already. So you should charge them an add-on fee if they ask for after office hours requests and work done. So that is what I do. So far, nobody wants to pay more for the add-on, and I've never had to worry to provide that designer after office hours. That's it. You can also offer a 24-hour turnaround and figure out on hiring people of another time zone to cover the after office hours time. And that is something that we are also intending to do. So in this way, you can service everyone on demand, right? And that's something, yeah, you can think about. It's not, there's no do or die. There is no dead end here. You can do something about it. Point is to let your customers know. All right, set this stage where you can give yourself that free time. You set a stage where you can give yourself a scheduled time so that your customers will know, okay, this is not the time to expect a response. So, and in this way, you won't feel like you are of slave to them. So that's for the email and opening and closing hours. You also need to tell them your holidays, because some certain holidays you have certain celebrations like New Year's, right? Like for Singapore, the Chinese New Year can be quite long. So I will tell them that, hey, during these few days we are closed. Don't expect any response, and we will be back again. So holidays, and if they really want support, who can they go to? So if you are not the one, have you hired someone? Do you have a support where they can respond to your customers? If you do, then yes, let them know that, so that they don't call your mobile, they don't expect you to return their requests, right? So these are the steps that you can take, and they have been working fine for me. Point is to set this boundary. Don't let it run wild, unless you are just willing to go through this and don't think that you're a slave, right? And then that's fine. But it does cause burnout, because you aren't able to save time for yourself and do the things that you want to do all the while. You need time to do marketing and sales. You need time to nurture other relationships. You need time for self-care. So set this stage, set the boundaries, and let your customers know. All right. So till then, we'll speak again. Bye.